Hi, adventurers! We're here to tell you all about the benefits of having a suite on a cruise ship.
Now, originally, when I heard the phrase "suite on a cruise ship," I kind of thought it to be almost like an oxymoron.
Why?
Just for the reason that whenever I think of suite, I think of like a hotel, like the Hilton or the Radisson.
But this was sweet.
Yes, in a different context, yes, it was definitely sweet.
It was really nice.
Very nice. Now, what we had done is we had booked Norwegian, Pride of America, to take us around to the Hawaiian Islands. And
So I would say the main
benefit?
the main perk or benefit of having a suite is obviously the suite itself or the room itself.
Yeah, it was as big as like a one-bedroom apartment. It was gigantic.
Our kids were so excited because there was 2 TVs in our room, and we only have one TV in our whole house.
One TV at our house.
So they thought that was great. So we were lucky enough. We had a private hot tub on our balcony. We had other family members who had a large balcony. Some other rooms have a second bathroom. So each room kind of has their own little perks, which make it special to them. But it was nice. We just had extra rooms. Some of our family actually stored their suitcases in our room to kind of give their room a little bit, make their room more spacious because they had a tight squeeze. But the room itself was great. We loved it.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if I want to say it was more than I expected. I didn't know what to expect, and then when I came in, I was like, wow, it's wow, really cool.
We've only ever had a room with a window. We've never even had a balcony before, so we kind of went 0 to 60, and it was great.
Yeah, and we're usually, whenever we normally take a cruise, we're usually center of the boat, bottom deck.
Yeah.
But here we had, because of an upgrade that we had won, we were actually in the suite on the front of the boat.
So another perk or benefit of having a suite is a butler is included in addition to the room service. And we had a great butler. His name was Jerry Lee, and he was awesome.
Jerry Lee it was funny when he first started talking to our family. It was just something about the way he talked. And I was like, dude, are you from the Philadelphia area? He's like, yeah. He's like, I grew up around there. And I was like, because he had a Philly accent. And right away, he's from Philly, he had the accent. I'm like, this guy's going to be good. I like him.
So one thing he did is he brought some sweet treats every afternoon. So my boys were excited to run back to the room each day and see what kind of special treats he bought. It was, chocolate-covered strawberries or little pastries, fruit, stuff like that.
And one of the cool things that I really liked, say, for example, we had called Jerry Lee, and we would say, hey, listen, we would like to have dinner at 5 o'clock today. This is what we want. We could tell him in the morning, mid-afternoon, It didn't matter. And we would go out do our thing, whether we went on an excursion or just hanging out down by the pool. When we came back at 5 o'clock, the food was all there and ready to go, which is really cool.
We have
clutch.
Actually 2 examples of that. So one was we were just about to leave, and I wanted to bring some drinks. That way we weren't buying drinks while we were on the island. We were just having a beach day. So I called Jerry Lee and I said, is there any way we can get some cold sodas? And so he came, brought us some cold sodas, and off we went. And then another example is we had a very early excursion and we knew we were going to miss lunch. So we asked the day before if we could put our order in. And when we got back to the room, our lunch was there ready and waiting for us. We didn't have to go wait in line at the main buffet. We didn't have to call room service and again wait. So that was just such a nice perk to just kind of have it planned and organized the day before. So
it makes things a lot easier when you have extracurricular stuff planned and you really don't have to worry about the food or you don't have to worry about drinks or anything. When you come back, boom, it's already there. That was one of my favorite things. And the hot tub. I like the hot tub outside with the balcony, and had like a little bit of an overhang, so if it were to rain, which it did, you weren't caught in the rain. You could still just hang out in the hot tub.
I've actually fell asleep out on the not in the hot tub, but I fell asleep out on the balcony several times because it was just so quiet and peaceful and relaxing.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's what I would have expected if We're a rich man.
Yeah, which we are. I wish, right?
I was like, rich man, king of the castle. Every time I came in.
Yeah, right. One other thing that Jerry Lee, our butler, helped with, and I'm hoping we can include a video of this. Jerry Lee helped organize a party for us. So twice we actually had some people in our room, and one time he had organized a great big celebration that we had, and it was just really nice to have somebody to kind of figure out what kind of food we should bring and what would be best and what opportunities were available.
We were bouncing ideas off him, and just from him having so much experience, he was just like, I got you this, we'll do this for that, and then this for that. So yeah, he was huge help.
And one thing I don't ever see mentioned very often is if you have a suite. Now, we had an owner's suite, and this was possible for us. Another family member had a penthouse suite, and this was not the case. There's no need for a soda or a water package because you just ask your butler to bring it for you.
That was really cool. And then they had the espresso maker, which was fantastic.
He took advantage of that all the time.
And what they do is they just kept bringing more and more of the little tub things that you could put in. It was like unending. It was fantastic.
So just remember to tip your butler well because they're a hardworking crew and worth every penny.
Yeah, Jerry Lee was a good dude from the old neighborhood, so we made sure we took care of him. You know what I mean?
Another tip or benefit to having a suite on a cruise ship is the specialty restaurants. So we were lucky enough to be able to eat breakfast and lunch in one of their specialty restaurants as opposed to going to the main dining room. And if I'm being completely honest, I actually like the main dining room food better. There's just more variety. There's more to choose from. But what I liked about going to these specialty restaurants is the fact that I didn't have to worry about, my little guy dropped his fork. We need a new fork. Somebody wants more milk. Like as parents, you're always thinking about, do we have, are the soccer uniforms clean? And do we have enough milk for breakfast? And, it was just kind of a nice time to just kind of relax and be pampered in these specialty restaurants. Mm-hmm. Even though, like I said, I actually prefer the food better. But it was just nice to kind of have somebody else take care of everything for a change.
Yeah, it was a really cool perk.
And the food was good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it was definitely good. It was, on a scale of 1 to 10, the food there was at least a 7 or an 8. But I'd like to think it was a 10 in the main dining room. Portions are a little bit bigger, you know what I mean?
You're so funny.
And I love me some big portions.
He does. We need to insert a clip of you holding that plate of...
Picture of me with all my food.
You can also have priority embarkation. When you're going onto the cruise ship, you get taken to this fancy little lounge with drinks and some little snack foods. Mm-hmm. And they actually gave us a list of wine and champagne we could choose from, and then that was available for us when we arrived to our room. We had less than 5 minutes to pick the types of wines or champagne we wanted, and we don't drink wine or champagne, so I actually really quick took a picture and sent it to our family member, and they let us know which ones would be a good idea to have. And like I said, that was waiting for us in our room.
They're the ones that drink. Not us.
They enjoyed it.
Yes, they did. They enjoyed it.
You also can have when you're leaving the ship as well. We actually didn't have this issue because we walked right off the ship. There was no line. But I heard in some cases when you're leaving, they'll escort you off the boat for, at the end of the cruise or also during different excursions and tendering and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We also had specialty seating in the shows. So that
I forgot about that. Yeah, they always made sure mm-hmm. that we got a seat up front. Which is really cool.
Yeah, I have to say it was great. It was completely unnecessary and a very nice surprise. But it was the most unnecessary, well-spent money, I would say.
100%. We did not once say, should we have done that? Not once.
So now, will we ever have another suite again? We'll see.
Unless we get an upgrade. Unless they give it to us for an upgrade. That'd be very nice.
So if you have any questions or like to know any other information about either Norwegian Cruise Line, Pride of America, or about having a suite, please comment below, or we plan to post a video of our actual suite with the 2 TVs and the hot tub in it, so look for that as well. So until next time, go out and enjoy the adventure. Bye.